Welcome, everyone, to my first ever playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Just like the previous two, this is a game by Konami, which was, I believe, directed and produced by, or not produced, but, created by Kojima while he was at Konami. This will be my first ever playthrough. I will probably do it without looking up anything as much as I can, but I know these games can be super hard to figure out, so I'll probably look up a few things. I'm not adverse to looking things up. I've never played it. I don't know anything about this game. I've heard that it's the best Metal Gear Solid game. So that's just what I've heard from people. My buddy that's played all of them. I'm super excited to get into this. I'm hoping it builds on the mechanics of the second one. I'm pretty sure this is still a PS2 game, I believe. Maybe it's a PS3 game. Let me know if you actually know. I'll probably look it up later, but let me know in the comments if you know if it's a PS2 game or a PS3 game. So this will be the third game of the Metal Gear series that we have played so far. So super excited. Let's get into it. I don't know what these options are. Let's take a look. Obviously English audio. Here we go. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Okay, we'll do that. Game selection, which is the North American version. English. Start game. Let's do it. The one thing I do know is that this game is before the other two, right? This is before 1 and 2, from my understanding. Only because of the new remake coming out. And just so you are all aware, I will be playing this on the PlayStation 5, the HD edition that they came out with. Okay. Options. Let's see. Blood on. Normal. View. Reverse. Camera. Third person. Yeah, right? Reverse. Captions on. Full screen. Additional settings. What's in additional settings? Audio settings. All we got is volume. Okay, perfect. That's not what I wanted. Quitting the game. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Own view, first person control, reverse. Camera control, reverse. Okay. Third person. Right? Why would we select this to be what's normal? I don't know. We're going to leave it at that. Left and right is normal. Yeah, okay. What's the special? Sorry, I hit back too many times. Let's make sure all that sticks. Okay. What's special? Basic actions. Intermediate. Walking. Huh? Oh, it's gonna walk us through that? I don't want us to walk us through that. We'll figure it out. Okay. New game. I haven't tested this, so let's see. Hopefully, I'm playing. I don't know. I've played all of them. I don't know. I like Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't know. I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid, the series, for the first time. I guess I am, technically. We'll do that. We're going to go normal, because the rest of them have been normal.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Yeah, it's a Kojima game produced by Konami.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Snake smoking a cigar.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Doesn't even care.
Penny waste know what he's doing?
Penny waste? What?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Mr. Cool Guy.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Oh, that's bright.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10
Oh,
seconds to drop off.
Mr.
Stand
Cool
by.
Guy.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
That would be so sick. I'd do that. I'd try it. Not that they would let me, but I'd try it.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. Once more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Could you imagine going through that back then? The Cuban Missile Crisis? I'm not old enough for that, but that would have been wild. Any of those times would have been wild. World War I, World War II.
Listen up, Jack. Your
mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West.
His name's Jack too. Interesting, right? Because Metal Gear Solid 2, that guy's name was Jack.
Back before that weapon is
Raiden.
complete,
Raiden.
we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
So
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
what was that? Why'd they nod to each other like that? I don't trust it. The only thing I learned from the other two games is don't trust your commanding officer. They're lying to you. Oh yeah, you're what the hell was that, Snake? Gonna have to go back and get that, I'm guessing. His helmet. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. U.S. Army. That's funny.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Tom.
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see.
He just leaves them.
You'd better go back and get it then.
Mm-hmm.
You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, Stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Go get your backpack there, buddy. All right, so we're in whatever the hell that was. Let's see. Okay. Oh, food gathered, calorie mate. Oh my gosh, no way. I didn't know. So I have a little story. I didn't know calorie mates were a thing because I've never played these games before. But when I was in Japan, like 5 years ago, me and my buddy hiked Mount Fuji, and all we bought to eat was just a bunch of calorie mates. So we ate calorie mates like the whole way up. I gotta say, I probably never want a calorie mate ever again, but those things are legit, and I think I know why they're in the game, because obviously Kojima is from Japan, and I don't. They're probably from other places, but I've never seen them in the states, in the United States before. So I don't know if they are, but I've never seen it. But that's funny that they're in this game, because this is the first time I've seen them in a game. All right, so splitter, olive drab. What is that? We got our options. Same thing as before. Okay. We got a map. Oh, nice. Okay. Not the best map, but that's fine. What I find interesting, a few things I want to digest here, is that they call him Jack before they call him Snake, and obviously they call him Naked Snake because obviously that's the whole point of the thing. But obviously in the other games, he's Solid Snake. And the other thing is interesting is that Raiden's name is Jack, and his name is Jack. So interesting enough, right? Obviously the whole thing with that is like Raiden was like, that's just the name that you were given, or whatever the hell. Can we get back to that other screen? So this, okay, this does this. What's that? Okay, so that's Major Tom. How do I call? Is it just, okay, it's just X.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on the way down. Your backpack got caught on a tree to the north. Try heading in that direction.
Cool. So yeah, let me know if the picture quality isn't as great as it should be. Where's my, oh, what the hell is this? Revival pill. Espionage pill developed by the CIA can wake you up from a fake death. Huh. We got a knife and the calorie mate. Let's see. Press square and then square. There we go. Okay, first person's the same thing. Oh yeah, we got this. Whoa. Oh, so that'll put us, okay. What is that 10%? Oh, is that how much we can... Oh, that's how much we're hidden? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Where the hell is north? That's not the map. It's gonna take a minute to get used to because I just finished playing Elden Ring. So... I need to go north. I like that. Where it moves. Sorry, it's probably really jittery for you by me pressing that. But I like it. Let's see. I'm pressing the L1 and it's taking me to it basically puts it where the camera view is directly in front of you. So if you're like this, you press L1, it immediately looks at that view. So I don't have to I don't have to turn the camera. I can just immediately face the direction I want to face. What's that? F med? Where, oh, I can't see anything else. Life medicine developed by the USSR for soldiers, restores life. Okay. Oh, there's the backpack. And I've jumped down. Get that backpack, Snake. Got it. Okay. I got it. I got it figured out. Call.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Oh, God.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
That's
I'm afraid
what
so.
he said.
You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
Huh.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data.
Nice.
She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Oh, nice.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short.
Huh.
You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's
573.
also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
Oh, God, there's too many numbers.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
What does that
There's one
mean?
more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor.
Big boss.
Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Big Boss is a lady?
Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic?
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country.
Yep.
So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms.
True.
The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh?
That's what I was going to say.
I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Okay.
Snake,
It's a lot.
try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
Virtuous mission. That was a lot. That was a lot of numbers and a lot of things. I don't even know. See if I can figure out. So how do I use the knife? Just punching. That drops me down. Oh, that shot. We got a mic. We got the mic, or the gun and the knife. Just the knife. Okay, that's I like that. I just auto unequips. Love it. Got the mic. Something over there. I got it. What did I get? No idea. Snake. Aha! Can I keep it? Capture any animal alive. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I gotta not use the the gun. I already messed that up. Oh, what's that? Got him. Give me that. Nice. So we got a snake alive and a snake dead. Okay. Oh god, this is a lot. This game is way more than the other ones already. Okay, so it gives it to us. We don't have to remember them. That's good. Let's save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes, I am. Is she gonna give us some tips like the other ones? Mei Ling and Otacon?
Hey, Snake.
Yep.
You ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
Mm-hmm.
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
What?
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Yeah, no way.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life.
Agreed.
It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Okay, that hits on like so many different levels. This whole game already is like way more to digest than I probably would have expected it. What's funny about that is obviously this is not 2004, it's 2024, and there's a ton of Godzilla movies, and obviously, yeah, you can watch the old Japanese versions, I'm pretty sure still. And obviously they're still making Godzilla movies. They made Godzilla and Kong just recently. But what was I going to say before that? Okay, yeah, so that is Boss. Is that Big Boss? Is that my understanding? Boss is Big Boss, his mentor? I didn't realize that Big Boss was a lady. Like I said, I've never played. All the other times, they never actually said. They just said Boss. When we were playing 2 and 1, they're talking about Liquid, and Liquid's like, I want Boss. Big Boss's body. I guess I just assumed, unfortunately, that it was a man, because these two, Liquid and Snake, are men. But now I see that I was wrong, and I apologize for making that assumption. So Big Boss is a lady, and that was her. Let me see, what else was I trying to think about? Something happened when she was talking to us. What was it? I don't know. I'm sure it'll come back to me. But it's another one of those concept things that I was like, that's wild. Also, I've never been to Russia, but I didn't know that they had jungles like this. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying I didn't know that. Okay. Let's see. I'm already, like, not lost, but this is a lot already. So we gotta crawl. Okay, so we can't just do that. There we go. Oh, and this is where we were. Okay. So we can go that way. We can go that way. We went that way. Any more snakes? Oh, yeah, backpack. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, what am I trying to do? Camouflage. Face. Splatter. Oh, splitter. Mask. Back. What? Woodland? Okay. Uniform. Tiger stripe? I can just change this right now? Oh, I guess because it's in our backpack. Okay. So that just helps us with camouflage with where we are currently. Could go either way, though. Okay, backpack. How do we do this? What? Weapons. Directional mic. Calorie mate. What the hell is that? What is that? How do I... A giant anaconda. Oh, it's the python. I was like, what is that? Where's my stamina gauge? Am I full health right now? See, I don't... Oh, that's how you get into it. Okay. A large snake characterized by its pattern. Okay. A large snake with black spots. Not eaten yet. Taste unknown. Can I eat that? No? Okay. I got a ton of fake deaths. Okay, anti-personnel sensor. Oh, I can't look at it here. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. When detecting life forms, equip consumes battery. What if I don't know if I want that. I've never used it, but that one. I take military binoculars, allowing long distance reconnaissance. Wait. Oh. What? That's not what I'm... Oh. Why can't I look at it? Okay, that's how you do it, I guess. Sonar that detects lives with sounds. Okay. Motion detector. Does not detect stationary objects. Cigar. Yeah, Heiser to your health. That's the revival pill, and that's the fake pill. And then life medicine. Why is that not equipped? Oh, we can only have a certain amount equipped, I guess? Is that the case? I don't know. I'm assuming there'd be a weight limit somewhere. Oh, because it affects our stamina. Right. Got it. Food. Can I eat it? Eat. Eat. Dispose. Eat. Dispose. Okay. so I can carry... Why is it like that? Whatever. Alright. Come here. Where'd you go? Where'd it go? There it is. I was like, I can't even see it. I got a frog. Trying to heal it, fuel up. Make sure we got enough fuel. Alright, let's go see what's back here. I got about 10 minutes. Wait, get up. Why did it just do that? Did it just... Yeah, why did it just do that? Oh, I wasn't ready to go there. I didn't go the other way. Can I go back? Can I go back? Okay, thank God. We never went to go see what the other way was. Oh God, I'm running around in circles. Sorry. I'll figure out the camera thing eventually. Okay. Okay, go. Oh, there's another snake. Oh God, it's coming after us. Okay. What's this way, huh? Huzzah! How do I get it? Ha ha! I guess we do that. Stand up. Okay. Oh, what's this? Will it attack me? I don't know. It might. Okay. We got a ton of rations now, I think. Oh, is that our stamina over there? Maybe. I got like 10 minutes. Okay, now we can go this way. We got some bullets. We got some food. Let's see. Backpack. No, food. Oh, see, what's this? Oh, we can collect it in a cage by tranking it. Or we can... So, like... Where'd it go? Oh, it ran away. Oh, there it is. Haha, see? So then it's in a cage, and I can eat it alive. Which is... cool, I guess. Any more? Oh, there's another one. We'll use one more. Okay. So now... we got a bunch of live ones and a bunch of dead ones. Okay, cool. No more... We'll bring out the knife. No more use of the weapon. The gun. No more gun. Can't use the gun anymore. Swampland. We're going to the swampland. Okay. Let's continue. Butterflies. Huzzah! Can't kill the butterflies. What was that? Bird? Whoa! Birds! I didn't see the birds. I like it. I like this so far. Uh-oh. Oh, God, it's a crocodile. First, oh, God, there's a couple of them. Oh, God! That thing just knocked the crap out of me. Can I kill it? We all know I'm gonna try to kill it. Does the knife have a quality in it? Oh, there's something right there. Oh my God. This thing won't die. How much does it take to kill it? Okay, this thing doesn't give a crap. Okay, he doesn't care. Bug juice. Gross. How do I get out of first person? Okay. Does the knife have a quality meter? What about this one? I thought it had a durability meter. Or is that what that is? Let's find out. If I change... Nope. That's not the durability meter. Okay. What happens if I shoot it? We're just testing things out. Okay, it'll go to sleep. But we don't need to shoot it because we can just avoid them, right? And you can't kill it with a knife. From what it looks like, you can't kill it with a knife. Okay. We're going to take a break. We're going to save. And we're going to take a break.
Do you want to save?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Paramedic. Jane Doe. New bio. I wonder how many saves we're allowed. It's already been 46 minutes. Wow. I haven't done anything.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came From Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Yeah, here he goes.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
That's funny. Alright, so saved. Okay. Yeah, I think with that being said, we're gonna leave it here. Take a little break. Yeah, I think this is where it'll be a good place. So his health regenerates even though he's not eating any. Oh, because like they said, his health will regenerate even without eating, but I need to eat because of the stamina. Okay, this game's gonna take way more concept, and that alligator's alive. That didn't take very long. Anyways, okay. There's a lot to this game than the other two, so it's gonna take a lot to remember all these concepts. But I'm really excited to continue down this. I hope you are all excited as well to join me down this adventure, and I will see you all in the next one. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.